Hello, good morning, everyone. I am Trina Boldenfield hopping on for Tea with Trina, and I'm hopping on a little bit later today. I decided to go work out and go to dance class this morning, and decided that I would hop on a little bit later for Tea with Trina. So I am having tea. I'm having English breakfast tea this morning, and it is nice. I put some honey in there and a touch of cream. And I wanted to hop on and talk about a couple things with you. Um, and there's so many different things on my mind, but I'm going to talk about some things that I think it's important to think about and to process. You will know that I do a lot of work around personal development and stepping into the next level of who you are and what you're here to do and what you're here to activate. And the thing that is really important in this moment of stepping into that next level of growth, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday on Clubhouse, is becoming aware. I think that's number one, but it's really the vulnerability and being vulnerable with you, yourself, and other people. That you're here to help act, to help move to the next level or to do this work with. And I'm sharing this because I had my own moment in the moment of vulnerability, of sharing what I had faced that was difficult for me in life and in business. And yes, we all struggle with different things that come up. Me, it was struggle with family dynamic, family shifts and changes, but also in my business, I had slowed down and I went within. And I've shared here a little bit about going within, and I went within in my business to think about what was going on, what did I really want to activate, and what did I need at that time. So I stepped a lot into self-care, yes, and taking a look at what I was doing and what I wanted to do and where I wanted to be. I made some shifts and started to move forward in those things that I felt that honored me, that honored the work that I was here to do. And every moment we have an opportunity to grow from that learning, but also I think it's important to be open and honest with you yourself. I had to do that for me and where I was and make some shifts and changes. Learn from what I was impacted by and what was going on and do something a little bit different. And so I've journeyed through that. And in this moment, I've been talking about overcoming self doubt. I faced a lot of that, knowing that you are worthy. That's the work that I'm supporting and moving forward, and how you can develop your goals. And I help my clients with this process now. So I want to share with you a little bit about personal development. And in the moment, what can you do when you're on a journey of growth, when you're on a journey of vulnerability, when you're on a journey of needing to step into really who you are to be? First and foremost is really paying attention to what your needs are in the moment and really taking care of you, right? And doing the things that you need for you, right? Taking a look at if you need to take care of something that needs some attention. And for me, a lot of times it has been, my self care that's been needing the attention. That's why I go to dance now uh, more often, almost every day. um, Making sure you're drinking water, you're doing some downtime. I have been a workaholic as well in my journey, and I've needed to take time out to activate the work that well, not to activate the work that I'm here to do, you all. I had to take some time out to really focus on my self care. That's what I wanted to share. To really focus on my self care and do more of what brought me joy, to do more of what excited me, and to step into another phase of being. So I want to share with you more tips that you can activate as far as personal development. One is always important to rediscover what's important to you. Like when you're in the moment of taking some time to process things, go back to what you value, what's important to you, and understand that you can activate and go after what's important to you. But really take time and sit in a moment of reflection and take a look at what is it that you really want to experience in life. And then it's important to write all of that down, right? To get it down and make it clear, make it clear for you. I have a blog, and I can share that with a link, which I will. I'll share the link here that talks about how to create smart goals too. And this is also how you can, I think, when you're thinking about your priorities and what's important to you. Let me see if I can grab this link. There we go. Um, Self care. Yeah, I'm not able to grab the link. It doesn't look like it. Sorry, you all. Okay, I'll get it and post it here after we're done. When you think about stepping into that self care, what are your priorities? Writing them down. And then thinking about them in a way of having clarity, it's important to put a smart process around it. And that's what I talk about, how you can be specific about what you want to achieve, what you want to do, how do you want to go about honoring your values and including the self care in your life, and how can you do that? So I'll post that link when we're done here. For some reason, it's not loading for me, but I'll get that for you so you can see it. But I wrote a blog about that, and I think that that process is important, even when you're thinking about taking care of you and your self care. A moment to breathe. Um, really, what is that going to do for you? How can you step into that and move that forward? Okay, so I am able to drop that here. So I'm going to post that link here and share it so you can see it. Okay, beautiful. So you can grab that blog and take a look at that. It's important, I think, to also break down things into smaller chunks when you're taking a look at being in the moment, when you're taking a look at delving into self care. Sometimes you have to slow down and do things in take smaller steps, right, to get towards where you want to be. So how can you chunk things down when you are, you know, stepping into something new, wanting to move something forward, doing some process work, to take it step by step, a step at a time. Mhm. And how important it is to uh, be in the moment, to be in the moment and care for you when it's necessary. Um, and so I think that's so important. Sometimes it's that time for you to be present and understand what it is that you need, and make sure that you're fulfilling your needs in the moment. I talk a lot about always staying focused and being motivated. And I know that I'm also talking about those times where you need to just take a break and take a moment and take care of you. And it's so important to do that. Um, there are times in my day where I would take a dance break in honor or celebration of, or if I need to shift or uplift my energy. Um, Dancing is something that I absolutely love, so I do incorporate that throughout my day and in my practice. And another thing that I want to share about, and thinking back to the point of vulnerability, is that we will experience setbacks and failures in life. They're normal for our journey, and when we're in life living, when we're working towards our goals, I mentioned earlier, I've had a few setbacks in life and in business. And what I had to do is, again, really get clear on what it is that I wanted. What were my values? What did I want to experience in life? And what was happening that was not working? How can I do less of that and take a look at what was working, and how can I do more of that, but also see what I needed to do differently? Take a look, take stock at what I needed to shift. Um, and to not give up when you're working towards a goal. There are some things that, yes, you need to release, but I want to encourage you not to give up when you're working towards something that you're here to achieve. Every time that we are faced with something and we're in the moment with, it's an opportunity for us to learn and grow, to reflect on how we can step forward in what we're here to step forward into, with love and an open heart, acceptance, being, and yes, forgiveness. There's something that I learned as well that I also help my clients with, is that visualization piece of being and doing and um, and stating what you have in the moment, because this, I know it may, like, I have so much on my mind, so I'm trying to make this clear without sounding too much, having too many thoughts in here. But one thing is about um, in your process, in the moment when you're looking to grow and be, and you're like gone through setbacks and you've had failures, how important it is to cast your vision as well. To really do that self work, but when you're ready to step into that next level of growth, that you cast your vision and you speak about the things that you're looking to have in your life as it is the now and in the moment, and how important it is to do that. So be sure to pay attention to your feelings. Be sure to pay attention to what's happening to you, what you want to step into, and do more of the things that are helping you to grow. And if you have all these things that are happening and they're not helping you to grow, get some support. Sign up with a coach. Get someone who can help you see some things and light your way for the next step of your process. So I wanted to hop on in today in this moment and share these tips with you. I hope they were helpful. I had so many ways and so many things that I was thinking about in sharing my message with you today and how I wanted to go about sharing it. So I hope it came off clear and that you were able to get some things that are helpful for you. So thank you so much for tuning in for this tea with Trina. I am enjoying this tea, and I will be hopping off because I have another meeting to hop into, but I wanted to share this with you. And also, I want to let you know that we're hosting the You Are Worthy Summit. And I invite you to join us for this summit. We're going to be sharing more about it. Super excited about this summit. You can go to You Are Worthy Summit that live, where we'll be stepping into more of the things that I talked to you about today, but in a way that's going to allow you to um, step into your own understanding and greatness, to claim your worth, recommit to you, create the goals that you want to activate, and to help you create action steps to get there. But it will be working workshops that we'll be engaging in with 16 experts in the areas of personal development, business, and wealth. We're super excited about this summit because we all are worthy of our next level of being. So I want to encourage you to join us at the You Are Worthy Summit. You can do that by going to youareworthysummit.live, and we'll be sharing more here on our pages about the summit over the next few weeks to give you a chance to join us. And I want to let you know, if you use the code community when joining the summit, you can get $100 off your registration. So use the code community when you are registering for the You Are Worthy Summit. And you all, I look forward to seeing you there. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. See you soon.